Everybody, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's Pluto of Pluto's Muse here, back with another timeless pick a card reading, and this one is actually in honor of the new moon in Gemini that is occurring on Monday. Actually, I don't know what day you guys are experiencing this on, because you could be in other countries, things like that, but I believe it's happening on May 26th. It is Memorial Day within the States, so happy Memorial Day to anybody that is celebrating. This reading is going to be timeless, so if you see this around the Gemini new moon, great. If you see it after, great. If I post it before, great. The energy may still resonate with you. These are general messages, so take what resonates and leave the rest. You have 3 options to choose from on the screen. Please choose more than one option if you feel drawn to more than one option. And if you enjoy this reading, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. All right? See you in your pile 1. You're the pile that chose the Gemini phone case and the jade crystal. Now, pile 1, before I actually get into your pile, I'm going to talk about the image as well as the crystal, but before I got into this reading, and I really tried to sage myself before I actually got into reading it, but I got a notification from another reader that I follow. Her name's Spiritual Luxury. Do y'all know who Spiritual Luxury is? I love her. She's so fun. But I was watching her reading, right? And she was channeling. I can't remember what the title. Oh, sorry, I tapped the mic. I can't remember what the title of the reading was, but it was about I don't even want to talk about the storyline because it feels like it might have to do with this, but it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to do with this. But the energy that I was picking up on in the reading, again, was so strong that I was like, let me make sure I cleanse my energy before I get into this read. But she was channeling, she kept humming it, but she didn't know what song it was. And she was channeling the song Always and Forever by Mariah the Scientist featuring Little Baby. I love that song, right? And I completely forgot about that song. It made me question when I heard it. I was like, damn, is this not on my playlist anymore? Like, what happened? And it's so many things that just came to mind off of that one song. So that could be relevant for somebody in this pile. Like, there could be a song that you hear or a thought that you have that trails into more than one thought or something like that, either around this moon or just in general. Maybe recently you heard something, thought of something, and it made you think about a bunch of different things. But anyway, I was hearing that song and cut the video off, probably watch another video of something else, a random thing, and then got into setting up for this reading, and I cleansed my space and stuff like that. Some of y'all are probably like, okay, Pluto, okay, what's the message? Listen, relax. Relax. If you're not relaxed right now, relax. I'm trying to tell you why this is relevant, because when I got into this pile, all of a sudden I start channeling it. Okay. And it's funny too, because I watched the video instead of just listening to the song. And in the actual video, Mariah is she's hanging around a bunch of people in her neighborhood. She around her homies. It's the hometown. I don't know where she at. She's probably in Atlanta or something. I don't know where she's from, but she's hanging around a bunch of people, which was giving me Memorial Day vibes. But she's singing the song about how she's I know I've changed and I know I'm different, but our love is going to be always and forever. I'm always there for you. You always my person, whatever it is. So for some of you, you could be in a relationship right now. Power 1, you don't have to be, or maybe there's somebody that you love, or maybe there's someone that loves you this way. And in the video, she was hanging out with all her friends, but she was at the gas station and she got a lottery ticket. Okay. This all feels relevant. She got a lottery ticket and she won $1 million or something, and ended up cashing out and helping out her friends or whatever it was. And, I think that was kind of a part of the plot line of the video, because she was saying she knows she changed, but she's always got love for you. And I feel like that's relevant because, like I said, either this is significant in regards to you. This could be significant in regards to a love interest. This could even be relevant when it comes to your energy towards somebody, but I don't know if that guarantees that you're still around this person, or that Like, I can't tell if you are around this person or not. Now, mind you, I have all the cards laid out. I have everything set up, and I am already getting a specific message. But for some of you, there could be some sort of abundance that's coming in for you. You know, we recently transitioned into Saturn and Aries. So we're out of Saturn and Pisces. Thank God. That was actually my Saturn return. We're out of Saturn and Pisces. So now there's like this new well of opportunities, a wave of new things coming in, all kinds of blessings, if your Saturn is in Aries, you could be experiencing some of the restrictions of Saturn and Aries, but across the board, I feel like, cardinal signs are going to be hit. Anybody, if you have a cardinal rising sign, Aries, Capricorn, Libra, or Cancer, this may be a very positive transit for you. And Saturn normally is within a certain sign for at least, maybe 2.5 years. So for the next 2.5 years, you may experience a really positive shift. For others of you, though, even if you don't have cardinal placements or a cardinal rising, whatever it is, I just feel like there's a positive shift coming in. And I don't know if you're on the side of like, I'm the one that's winning, but I still got love for y'all, or I still have love for you, and you're actually with someone. Like, somebody may think you're going to change up on them and you're like, no, I'm loyal. Or if it's a thing where, like, again, some of you are going through a shift, or maybe someone else is going through a shift. I actually feel like you're the one that's going through the shift. Pile one. I also picked up on the song. She says, I ain't blowing no smoke. I mean, I've been sober. Somebody in here could have stopped smoking or something like that, or stopped doing something that was toxic for them. Somebody is changing. You're changing. Someone else is changing. Even if you haven't stopped smoking, I'm just getting somebody is no longer blowing smoke. She says she wasn't blowing any smoke. So, blowing smoke is normally when somebody's lying about things. I feel like some of you, it kind of feels like somebody is cracking down, embracing their truth and living in it. My throat keeps being weird in this pile. Hold on. Dang. Dang. Is somebody throat dry? Somebody may need to drink water in this pile. But no, I'm getting like somebody is now living in their truth and they're excelling and they're doing well. And I feel like somebody could be feeling left out, or somebody is getting left out, or there's something that others are envying about your life currently. Okay. And this could have something to do with online. Because with the phone case, I really picked the phone case because Gemini is normally associated with the internet. So I don't know if something's going on the internet this weekend, or around this moon. I don't know if, or whenever you see this, I don't know if somebody's posted something, or somebody's living their best life, or somebody's just enjoying themselves, and maybe other people are triggered, or somebody is triggered, or I don't know. We're going to get into the message, but let's get into the crystal as well. For you guys to get the jade crystal too, it kind of made me feel like this has something to do with your heart chakra. Green is also a money that's associated with money. Did I say it's a money? Green is a color, not a money. See, somebody got money coming in. Green is a color that is normally associated with money as well. So some of you could be having money come in, or, just abundance in general. And maybe there's people pocket watching. Maybe there's people that are jealous of this. Maybe there's people that are triggered by this. I don't know. Jade is on page 22. Somebody could be 22 years old. Somebody could be an Aries or a Taurus. You or someone else. Okay. All right, so it says jade. It says this generous green stone guides us. Somebody's name could be Jade. This generous green stone guides us toward wealth and good relationships. Yes. It says the color is green. Jade comes in different colors, but green is the most iconic. Good for luck. This protective stone brings good fortune and friendship. Yeah, some of y'all, it may not even be a thing where it's like, that's why I said she was cashing out with her friends. Some of you, it may not even be a thing where it's like, some of you are like, I'm loyal to you, and it's like a love interest. Maybe you do have love for somebody, but some of you are really focused on like just showing love to the people around you that are, that have been with you, rocking with you the whole time, like people that have been supporting you. I feel like there's something here about loyalty that's significant. Either you're very loyal to a certain person, or maybe people are really loyal to you. I don't know. The excerpt in this book, it says, just dreamy. Jade is known as a dream stone. This stone can be used as a tool in dream work when trying to channel psychic abilities or connect with your spirit guides. Pop your jade under your pillow as you snooze to experience crystal clear dreams. All right. Your dreams could be significant around this moon. Some of you could be dreaming about a certain person. Somebody could be dreaming about you. But I'm definitely getting the vibe here that a lot of you are in a state of sleeping easy. You could be sleeping easy around this moon. Like life could be feeling pretty good, or things are getting better. So stay optimistic. You also have this excerpt that says lucky charm. It says a bringer of good luck. Jade is sometimes placed around people's homes to encourage the flow of positive energy. Jade is also cherished for its association with purity and harmony. Love this for you. All right. I love jade jewelry. Some of you guys could own jade jewelry, or maybe you own something that's jade made, like a jade bowl or a gua sha, the thing for your face. Some of you guys could have a jade gua sha, or anything, honestly, that's jade, or even the color green. Some of y'all could be wearing the color green. Again, something about the phone case. Like somebody could have a green phone case. Somebody could have green nails. Somebody could be wearing green. I'm even getting like green with envy. Like somebody could have green with envy eyes. Like somebody could have green eyes, but I'm getting like somebody could be feeling a little jealous around this time, jealous of you, jealous of a connection you have with someone, jealous of something that you're building for yourself, jealous of whatever it is that you're celebrating. Some of y'all gonna be eating good, power one. I'm getting somebody is eating good around this moon, or just in general, you've been eating good, you look good. What else was I gonna say? Oh, green. Some people use the phrase green and it means like naive or like dumb. So I don't know if somebody thought you were green, power one. But I'm getting like you're in the green. You might not be green. You might not be naive or dumb. Maybe in the past you could have been seen as naive or dumb because maybe you were around people that were shady, and there's somebody that's seeing that you're not around shady people anymore and they're upset about this or something. Or you can tell that they're shady. I don't know. Or there's just something going on here where it's like a lot of you guys are on the up and up, and this is being noticed. Numbers that could be relevant in this pile. I'm seeing 29 twice. So 29 could be a relevant angel number. I might put that on the screen. I'm also seeing 22. Okay, so somebody could be those ages. Those ages could be significant. Somebody could be a Scorpio, a Sagittarius, an Aries, or a Taurus. I'm seeing Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio heavy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Leo, Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo in specific. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Virgo, Aries, Gemini. Okay. So what am I picking up on in this pile? Honestly, it looks like around this time, or just moving forward, somebody is deciding that they want to work on a situation. Okay. It looks like you could be deciding, or someone else is deciding that they want to work on something with you. But I'm getting that two people that love each other are working on a connection. Whether this is in a small scale, like on a small scale, or a large scale. Some of you could already be in a relationship. And again, maybe people thought that you and your person were going to fall out or weren't going to be cool. And it's like, y'all still cool. Y'all still working on the relationship. Others of you, I'm getting like, if there's a new connection in your life, some of you are working on this new connection. Some of y'all could even be at an event or hanging out with the person that you are with around this moon. Or if you're not hanging out with this person, again, there's just something here about you coming into union, being connected with a person that you love. And it feels like it's the result of you leaving behind and or ignoring I want to say like the confusion or manipulation or distraction of something else outside of a connection. So if any of you have experienced any form of like people getting in the way of a connection or something like that, I feel like some of you are currently in a spot where you're in a good space. Pile one. You're in a really good spot. And if you're in a really good spot or you're feeling really good, there's something here about you wanting to be around and or be connected to people where you feel really good. You feel really emotionally fulfilled. Some of you, there's like a certain sense of nostalgia around certain people. And again, it doesn't have to be past people, but it's like there's certain people that make you feel comfortable, make your inner child feel comfortable, make you feel loved, things like that. And I feel like that's who you're prioritizing around this time, whether that's a literal love interest or that's like friends, family, what have you. I see some of you moving forward during this moon or deciding that it's time to move forward. Now, even though you are moving forward towards a goal, towards a person, towards a new beginning in your life, it definitely feels like you still are trying to follow your intuition or wait for more information in regards to what the next step should be, because it feels like in the midst of all of this that you have going on, this movement forward, these positive things, this connection with you and this person, or a reconnection between you and somebody, there are energies outside of you that could be figuring this out. Hold on. I feel like I'm overwhelmed. There could be energies around you that are figuring this out. Okay, so maybe they're picking up on the fact that you're in a new connection, or somebody is picking up on the fact that you've reconciled with somebody, or somebody is picking up on the fact that you are connecting with people, and there's somebody that's evil eyeing this. Pile one. Okay, there's somebody in your energy that is evil eyeing this. This could be an ex-partner. This could be an ex-partner. This could be an ex-friend. There's somebody that's evil eyeing what you have going on. I'm also getting to, there's someone that's evil eyeing what you have in regards to your relationships or your job or your growth in general. Somebody is like evil eyeing this. And it feels like it's somebody that you either work with or worked with, like in the past, or it's like a love interest from the past. It feels like somebody from the past. There's somebody in your energy that like, such an odd vibe that I'm picking up on, but whoever this person is that I'm picking up on, this could be somebody that has wanted to be in your energy at all costs. They don't care. They don't care if they're ruining a relationship. They don't care if they are causing drama. They don't care if they're causing problems. Like there's somebody in the energy that like wants to be in your energy. And I don't know who that person is for you, but somebody around this moon is thinking about you in that way. Yeah. Because I feel like if any of you have decided recently or just in the past that you are going towards some sort of opportunity, or you've been thinking about connecting with someone, or you've been thinking about working on something with someone, again, there's somebody in your energy that's watching you that is stressed out. Somebody did not want you to work on a relationship, or somebody did not want you to be in a relationship, or somebody did not want you to move forward. If any of you have moved on from an ex or something like that, there could be somebody in your energy that's upset about you moving on. Pile one. I'm picking up on this heavy. This could even be somebody that, again, like I said, somebody's popping up in your dreams. Maybe this is somebody that popped up in your dreams, and I don't get that this is like a pleasant person in your dreams. Like this could be somebody that has popped up in your dreams and you were like, oh my gosh, why are you in my dream? Like, I don't want you here in this dream, or, you know, I don't know. Like I'm getting the energy of someone that could potentially have even tried to force themselves into your dreams. Yeah. Like if this is someone that you've created some form of distance from, left behind, have blocked, anything like that, there could be somebody around this moon that is feeling the disconnect between you and them. There could be a cord that has been cut. Again, you could have moved forward, you moved on. And there's somebody, and again, this could be a friend, lover, coworker. I don't know who this person is. Some of you, you've moved away from this person. This person knows that you are moving forward. Yeah. And for some of you, your biggest challenge here when it comes to this relationship moving forward is releasing the obligation and or possibly even the guilt that you have around leaving someone behind or leaving something behind. Something new is being manifested for you. But in order for you to go towards this new thing, you have to be okay with something else ending. Or you have to just fully accept that something else has ended. Yeah. Some of y'all are the ones that ended something. Some of y'all are the ones that decided like, yeah, this is over. Or somebody else, some of you, I could be reading about a situation you're in, but you may not be the one that has the crazy ex or the crazy outside energy or the person where it's like someone's trying to disconnect from this person. I'm picking up on someone that's trying to set a boundary or stay disconnected from someone in the process of connecting with you. Yeah, or in the process of building something with you. And it seems like there's another energy that has tried to get in the way, either at some point in time or just in general. Yeah. Some of y'all could be trying to avoid someone. This could even be like a family member, y'all. This may not even be a love interest. Some of you have a family member that like maybe doesn't want you to move forward, doesn't want you to build on a relationship. Let me clarify something. I'm picking up on something about church. Doesn't have to be a negative thing. Doesn't have to be a positive thing either. I'm picking up on something about church. I don't know if this is someone you've gone to church with or what's going on. What's this about? Church is just not relevant. Yes, church is relevant, but I don't know. If some of you go to church, but you didn't show up at church during the moon on Sunday or something like that, I don't know. This could be triggering someone. Or is something going on here in regards to, what does this mean? If it's not church, it's about a marriage. Somebody could have been married, or somebody could have been married, or someone was gonna marry someone, or there's something going on like that. And maybe somebody decided like this isn't giving me that if you're getting married, some of y'all could be married. If you're getting married or if you found someone that you want to marry, pile one. I don't see that as a negative thing, but some of y'all have an ex, or somebody has an ex, or somebody has someone outside of them that may not have wanted you or them to get married, or there's something here about like somebody not wanting someone to like to get married or to not marry them. Like maybe at one point in time you could have been engaged to somebody, or at one point in time somebody had an ex that wanted to be engaged to them or something. Somebody could be moving away from that person to go towards another person to get married, or to work on a connection where they want to marry that person. Something like that's going on. Yeah. Or again, like if this is a family situation, maybe some of y'all are wanting to marry someone or make plans for a relationship with someone. And maybe someone outside of that is like, no. But I'm getting someone is in alignment with their destiny. Yes. Somebody is destined to be in alignment with someone or to work on something with someone. For some of you, this could even be about a child. Like somebody is meant to have a child with someone, or is meant to build a business with someone, or is meant to just be in alignment. You and another person. It feels like you and another person. Some of y'all have somebody outside of a connection that's upset. This could even be too, like if you are dealing with someone that was in a relationship or married or something like that, or engaged, this person could have someone, like I said, outside of them that's like, I don't want them to get remarried. I don't want them to get married. I don't want them to move forward. I didn't expect them to move forward. Like somebody's upset. Somebody's stressed out about somebody's relationship, about somebody's business, about somebody's union. Yeah. And it looks like your advice, specifically you, Pile One, is to let that thing go. Like, if there is someone in your energy from the past, let that situation go. Let something end if you are moving towards what you want, or there's something that has to end. Could even be like an old way of thinking. If someone in your energy is trying to keep you in a certain space, like, because sometimes it's not your like exes that want you to not get married. Could be friends, could be family. Some of y'all have people in your energy that may not want you to make a move or settle into something with someone. They're evil eyeing this. Why are they evil eyeing it? I just saw the Emperor. Some of you could be Aries, dealing with an Aries, or this Aries could be evil eyeing something. Somebody could be upset because they may know that you're going to be in Emperor energy if you move forward. Yeah, I'm getting, it's something about what it is that you receive by being with someone. Somebody didn't expect you and someone to make amends. Or somebody didn't expect you and someone to move forward in general. Yeah. Like somebody in here, again, I don't know how you operate. Yes, with the 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Somebody may not have ever expected you to, for someone in here, this isn't for all of you, but somebody may not have expected someone to also like want to be in something as well. Be in something settled. Be in something serious. Like maybe some of y'all, you know, with this whole Saturn and Aries thing that I'm bringing up, somebody could have had like, it's Saturn and Aries in a 0 degree. So it's a real clean slate. Some of y'all could feel brand new. Okay. Like you've had a rebirth. Like there's something very new about your energy. And I'm picking up on someone that may not have believed that you would have been open to settling into a relationship, or maybe never knew that you and this person would be in a relationship, or maybe never thought that you would want that. Something like that. Something like that. Somebody could be upset, or maybe never thought that you would be in a relationship with a certain person. Okay? Now I'm hearing Burning Blue by Mariah the Scientist. So it seems heavy on the like, somebody could be a Scorpio. You could be, somebody else could be, somebody could have Scorpio placements. They don't have to. It's just something very devoted. Like some of you have been very devoted to yourselves, or very devoted to a certain path, or very devoted to your healing, very devoted to a certain way of living. I'm not getting it's a negative way of living. And it feels like there's somebody in your energy that's shocked. I just saw 2626 on the time. Somebody in your energy could be shocked by the way that you're moving in life, or just in general. How you've evolved and what you're going towards as a result of evolving. I'm definitely picking up on divine masculine, divine feminine energy. One of the oracles that came out for you, you have doubt. I released the need to know all the answers. Yeah, I feel like somebody kind of has let go of needing to know all the answers, and they're trusting their intuition, or they're just moving forward. I also feel like if there's somebody in your energy that like is questioning everything that you're doing, or why you're moving forward, or what's going to happen with this, or da-da-da-da, all of that. I'm getting some of you are prioritizing what makes you happy. You're going towards what makes you happy. You believe that what makes you happy is in alignment with your destiny. And you also recognize that you're able to manifest whatever you want. Yeah, you have trust. It says, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Somebody's intuition is telling them to do this. Somebody's intuition is telling them to act how they're acting, be with who they want to be with, work on something, whatever it is. So for whoever this message is for, I'm picking up on this. It feels like you're the one that's included in that dynamic though. Even if you're currently single or not like in a relationship right now, Pile One, I feel like some of you are going to connect with somebody, or are connecting with someone, or something is manifesting for you. And there could be people who wanted to stop that from coming in for you, that are going to be thrown off by whoever you're connecting with, or whatever path that you're taking. You could have even been committed to your career or something. But for a lot of you, it feels like it could be, or self-care. You've been committed to self-care. You've been committed to your career. People are upset by you choosing to wait for what you deserve. For others of you, I'm definitely getting relationship vibes. Some of y'all are committed to someone, working on something with someone, and maybe somebody thought they stopped something or made something shift in the past, and I don't feel like they did. Okay? Yeah. We got Butterfly Maiden, Beautiful Change, and Ra, Share Your Gifts. Somebody could be sharing a talent. This could be what you're committing to. Let's read Butterfly Maiden. Butterflies make me think about change as well. Somebody's going through some sort of change. Butterfly Maiden. Okay. Butterfly Maiden says, keep your thoughts positive. Rejuvenation is in the air. Butterfly Maiden is a Hopi American Indian Kachina or spirit being who links the human and divine worlds. She's a fertility and regeneration goddess who governs springtime, which is what we're currently in. Wonderful. We're moving into summer, but we are in the spring. Butterfly Maiden Kachina dolls are given to Hopi children to connect them with traditional values. In Hopi culture, the yearly butterfly dance gives ceremonial thanks to the butterfly for pollinating plants and offers up prayers for rain and long life. Additionally, it's an important initiation rite for young girls. Butterfly Maiden embodies the energy of renewal, optimism, and positive change. It says Butterfly Maiden comes to uplift you today as she sees you might be getting stuck in persistent negative thoughts, Maybe you're thinking that nothing will ever change for the better. Perhaps you've been through challenges and this has taken a toll on your mental, emotional, and physical health. Butterfly Maiden offers you one of her many colorful butterflies and says, can you imagine yourself as this beautiful butterfly? What colors are its wings? This is a healing color that will renew your dampened spirit. You've been cocooned or even stuck, but now's the time to expect a glorious change. By consciously choosing positive thoughts, you can renew your outlook and draw in good energy. Keep focused on how you want to feel, what you'd love to experience, and believe it can be so. There's a need for change and renewal in your life, pure and simple. Maybe you'd love a new job or a refreshed decor in your home. Perhaps a change of scenery, a new hobby, or revitalized social life. Yeah, some of y'all gonna be out. It says, or it could be an overhaul of your entire set of circumstances that's on the horizon. See the butterfly I sent to you as a symbol of metamorphosis and fresh experiences. You're approaching a time of wondrous change. Embrace it with open wings. That also makes me think about the phone case that I use. It has the snakes on it. So some of you guys, there's something here about, we are in the year of the snake while I'm filming this, but there's something here about change, transformation, also possibly about the removal of snakes, the removal of shady people, the removal of things that have gotten in the way is significant around this moon for you, or just moving forward. It says the additional meanings of this card, your positive efforts will pay off very soon. Yes, you got 2 cards out here about you getting close to achieving a goal. So good for you. You also have say yes to this opportunity or invitation. Some of y'all could be receiving an opportunity or an invitation very soon. Or again, maybe somebody's going to have a conversation with you about a relationship, a collaboration, something like that. That's significant. You also have appreciate the beauty that surrounds you daily. All right. Gratitude is the attitude. The invocation of this card says change is good for me. I expect the best. Okay. Also, let's read Ra. Sun God Ra. Maybe significant for somebody in here. Ra says, share your gifts. And this is actually on page 144. Some of you guys could be seeing 144. The 144,000 may be relevant for some of you. Some of y'all could be earth angels. It says, Ra, share your gift. The perfect time is now. Say yes and show up. Ra was the god of heaven, the sun, and the origin of life in Egyptian mythology. Described as creator of everything, he was so powerful and popular, and his worship so enduring that some scholars say that the Egyptian religion had only one god, Ra. The Egyptians built solar temples in his honor, and throughout the dynastic periods, he took many other blended forms, such as Ra Hurakti and Amun-Ra. Ra was a high priest in Atlantis and watches over those who are now rediscovering their ancient Atlantean gifts. Okay, we love this for you. It says, what are you waiting for? What do you keep putting off until tomorrow? You're locked in a frustrating cycle of inaction, and it's holding you back from contributing, creating, and sharing. Ra leads you into his temple and declares, the world needs what you have to give. There's no such thing as the perfect time to share your creations and energy. Have you used every excuse under the sun for why you can't do what you need to do? This procrastination is a smokescreen for your fears. Yes, it can feel scary to reveal your ideas and talents, but this is what we need from you. Sharing your deepest gifts will open up the hearts of humanity. Don't wait anymore, or you'll be waiting for your whole life. Take guided action now, not later. Give generously of your radiant sun's light. It will be returned to you multiplied, and you'll feel more alive than ever before. There are times when patience and more preparation are needed, but not now. This is a definite yes to move forwards and place your gifts on the collective sacred altar. You'll never feel completely ready to give your deepest soul's gifts, so start now. Ooh, some of y'all, it's time to start. Maybe this is even some form of a business collaboration or a creative project. Some of you are working with someone, and there's someone in your energy that could be bothered by this. Maybe this is someone that felt like they were supposed to work with you, or I just feel like there's an energy, like regardless of whether it's family members, it could be more than one person, family members, lovers, friends, whoever it was. There's something here about you finally being in alignment and somebody being upset about that. It says launch a new business or project. Stop taking innumerable courses, training, or workshops. Put your learning to use. So some of y'all are skilled in something or have learned something or are really good at something, and it's time for you to share these gifts. Stop acting like you need more training. It also says help others through volunteering, charity work, or community initiatives. I love this. Some of you, I haven't gotten my love oracles out, but I am getting like a counterpart energy. Some of you are connected with someone that is meant to, like, even if this isn't like a romantic counterpart, some of you are connecting with someone or are in alignment with someone that actually is like your someone that you're supposed to help out the collective with. You also have use your Atlantean spiritual gifts or crystal healing and psychic arts. Okay, some of y'all are psychics. Some of y'all do crystal healing. Some of you have spiritual gifts. The invocation of this card says, I will stop waiting and offer my light. Yeah. I'm hearing the light by Common. All right. Some of y'all have that type of energy with somebody. It's like you never knew a love like this. You never knew a love like this. All right. What's the self-care card for the collective in this reading? Self-care card for the collective in this reading. We have 23 families. Some of y'all, time to be around your family. Soul family, found family, literal family. This is about your family, people that you connect with on a soul level. Yes, we have hydrate. We have write a gratitude list, and we have sound healing. Wow, and beauty rituals. So some of you guys, I told you drink some water, y'all. Some of y'all might need some water. Your throat might be dry. I'm seeing family, write a gratitude list, hydrate, sound healing, and beauty rituals. So somebody could be 23, 55, 27, 47, or 5 may be relevant numbers for you all. Somebody could be a Taurus or a Gemini. Somebody could be a Scorpio or a Libra. Somebody could be a Virgo or a Libra. Somebody could be a Scorpio or a Sagittarius. Yeah, and those signs are relevant here. I'm just getting like, this is a good time to keep the vibes high, Power One. Being grateful, being around the people that you love, staying hydrated, listening to frequencies if needed, or just good music, is going to be a good thing for you around this moon. So, yeah, keep the vibes high. Taking care of yourself, feeling beautiful is important here as well. Messages for the collective in this reading. Messages for the collective in this reading. Love messages. Your love message is, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you share with those you love. Wow, some of y'all are making good memories. Some of you could also have passed over loved ones that are assisting in this alignment for you, Power One. So definitely embrace what it is that you're experiencing around this time. And then you also have give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Wow, under that, we got sacred union. It says honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Somebody in here, you're in alignment with someone that is sacred to you. Okay? Something that is sacred. So take what resonates and leave the rest.
Pile
you
2,
guys.
you are
the pile that chose the yin yang symbol along with the celestite. All right, so this is your pile if you felt drawn to that energy. Yin yang symbols are tied into Taoism. I don't know if any of you study Taoism or practice Taoism, but that could be relevant for somebody in this pile. I'm getting the balance between your light and dark sides, or seeing the positive and the negative, and the negatives that could come along with the positive. There's something here about balance that's significant. I'm even getting like a balance between your masculine and feminine energies are relevant in this pile. Before we actually get into your overall message, let's get into the crystal. Okay. Your crystal was celestite. Celestite. I'm hearing fiesta, fiesta. Celestite made me think about fiesta. Fiesta, fiesta. Somebody could be Spanish. Somebody could also be at a party. Okay. What he say? He said, I met a girl named Tasha. Somebody in here. Somebody's name could be Tasha. Somebody's name could be Tasha. I don't know. Celestite. Let's look at Celestite. Celestite. 42. Okay. 42. Somebody could be 42. Somebody could be a Gemini or a Cancer. It says celestite. This calming stone helps encourage mental clarity and mindfulness. The color is sky blue. It says celestite is commonly a delicate blue color, but other shades exist, including orange, green, and red. Okay, it's good for mindfulness. Those feeling stressed or overwhelmed may benefit from celestite's calming properties. All right. Some of y'all could be stressed out or overwhelmed around this time. So hopefully not, but if you are, this crystal may benefit you. It says free to be me. If you feel frequently misunderstood, celestites can help with that. Sky blue celestites, I keep saying celestites, you may need more than one, stimulates the throat chakra, which is the voice of the body. When this chakra is balanced, it is easier to communicate your thoughts and express yourself freely, okay? Some of y'all could be having issues when it comes to communication. And they're saying that you need this crystal to help you speak your mind, or to defend yourself, or to state your point, state your claim, or something like that in the near future, or just in general, maybe around this moon. Who knows? If you don't have celestite, any blue crystal will help. We also have this excerpt up here, and it says, pure bliss. It says, feeling frustrated or overwhelmed, this stone quiets the storm and helps people see clearly in moments of rage or stress. There's a reason why it takes its name from the Latin word for celestial. It's heavenly. Okay, yeah, so something about Latin, Spanish, Latino. You could be Latino. Somebody else could be Latino, or Latin, Spanish things are relevant for you. Okay. Let's get into the messages. So numbers and messages that are coming up. I'm seeing 38 and 15 could be relevant. Also, me saying 30 right then and there made me think about 30. You know you have 30 minutes, right? Like the clip of New York. So again, did I say Capricorn earlier or no? I was thinking about Capricorn. Somebody could be a Capricorn. You could be. Somebody else could be. Somebody has Capricorn placements. Who knows? But yeah, the clip of New York saying that you have 30 minutes. Somebody could be saying that you have 30 minutes, or something about needing to hurry up. Somebody could be saying this about you. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Let's get into the message. Anyway, 30 here. It's Aries and Pisces. Somebody could also be a Leo or Virgo. I'm also picking up on Libra and Taurus, possibly. Somebody in here could have a mutable moon. So you could have Virgo, Gemini, Pisces, or Sagittarius as a moon placement, or that could be relevant. Somebody could also have a fixed moon. So Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, or Aquarius as a moon placement may be relevant. Also, I'm seeing 15, that's Cancer and Gemini. Also, somebody could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Capricorn, Aries, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius again, Capricorn, and Scorpio again. Your dreams are significant around this moon, pile 2. But also, Some of you are needing to, okay, there's something that's coming to a close in your life, or somebody's starting to realize that they need to close out a cycle. It feels like it's you. It feels like it's you that needs to close out a cycle, but for some of you, it could be someone else that's realizing they need to close out a cycle with you. I don't know if it's a cycle that's a negative cycle per se. It almost feels like somebody is realizing that they need to be more compassionate or vocal about how they feel, rather than continuing to feed into some sort of like negative narrative. If you have conflict with someone and you were the one that started the conflict, or if you had some sort of issues with somebody in the past, some of you may feel motivated to make amends with this person during this moon, or vice versa, who knows. I'm just getting like something that someone felt was permanent may not be permanent anymore. Whether it's a belief, a way of living, a perception of someone, like something has changed. Something about a situation has changed, but the vision or the goal at hand hasn't. Okay? So this kind of feels like somebody is coming to terms with something, or making amends with someone where they may have previously felt like they weren't on the same page, but now you guys are, or now you guys want to work on something, or now you guys have similar goals in mind, or you always have had similar goals in mind, but it's just like there were issues that got in the way. For some of you, the issues that got in the way were other people's opinions. I'm getting somebody was evil eyeing a situation or meddling in a situation. That's really like the context of this reading. Some of y'all had a group of people, more than one person, or specific people that were trying to make someone indecisive about showing you love, or about you showing love. Yeah, somebody was basically getting persuaded not to be open to someone, or not to pursue a certain thing. And I feel like either you are realizing this, or some of you are going to realize this about a person. Like somebody may come forward or say something to you, or make amends with you, or try to work on something with you. And you may realize that this is someone that previously felt like they needed to be in conflict with you. Why is this person coming back around? I don't know. It feels like this is someone that may hear or notice. Either this person is physically seeing something, or they're hearing about something in regards to your connection with them. For some of you, somebody could be finding out that, like, again, maybe you weren't mad at them, or maybe you know, like other people got in the way. There's something here about somebody realizing that other people got in the way of a connection ending, or somebody's going to realize that they hurt you somehow, hurt your feelings, contributed to whatever it is that you're going through. And that may cause them to want to make amends. This could even be somebody that hears you. Like, okay, this is the scenario I'm getting. Some of you could work online, or some of you are going to start a project or do something where you're speaking about what you've been through, or you're voicing your opinion on something, or you're saying something that is, it looks like you're being celebrated for it. But what you don't realize is, like, there's been people in your energy that did not want you to talk about this, or maybe talked you out of being as emotionally vulnerable. And for some reason, whatever steps you take, or whatever it is that you do, it causes someone else to feel like they need to make a move. They need to say something. I feel like somebody is afraid of what other people are thinking, though. Or somebody is afraid. Somebody is going to be surprised to find out. What are they surprised to find out? There's something that's surprising to someone. What are they surprised to find out? I don't know if this is you being surprised to find out something or someone else being surprised to find out something. Sorry about that. Some of you, I'm picking up on something here about like somebody might be surprised to find out that either you've been persuaded to not work with this person or be with this person or make amends with this person, or there's something here about somebody being shocked and realizing that they were persuaded not to. Somebody was just persuaded not to work on something. Maybe to focus more on themselves. This is either you or someone else. And I feel like somebody's doing well on their own. They are doing well on their own. You could be doing well on your own. This person could be doing well on their own. But it's like surprising that other people or something got in the way of you two working with each other. Somebody could also be surprised by the fact that they ignored their intuition. Again, this could be you. You ignored your intuition about working on something, or somebody ignored their intuition about working on something, even though they were being given signs to work on something, to make amends with someone. It feels like whoever this person is, either there were people who were getting in the way of you two coming back together. Could even be a couple. Some of y'all had a couple in between you and someone else that were getting in the way, whether it's family, lovers, yeah, like maybe both of you had lovers, or both of you had family, or this is like a group of friends or something. Somebody could have had people that were getting in the way of two people coming together. But I'm also getting to like the biggest challenge here between you and someone else could even be deciding on what this situation is after everything that you've gone through. Like, I feel like the lines have been so blurred, or there's been so much drama or distractions and things that have gotten in between the two of you, that some of you are confused about how to move forward, how to make a situation work. Why is this here? Yeah. Like, somebody's confused. Somebody may even be confused about like whether you'll be able to make amends. Who should apologize? Should we apologize? Is there something to apologize about? You could be confused. Somebody's confused. Or somebody tried to stir up confusion on your end, on this person's end, in general. Somebody stirred up confusion in a situation where confusion wasn't needed. Because I feel like somebody wants to make amends with you, or somebody's going to see you talk about something or express your feelings, or someone wants to end conflict. I feel like you want to end conflict too, but it kind of feels like somebody wants to end conflict with you, or you want to end it with them, like I said, but it's mutual. It feels mutual. Somebody wants to end some form of conflict that they had with you, but it's kind of like somebody doesn't know where to start or what to do to apologize. Why is this here? Yeah. Your advice feels like somebody is being seen for who they are, or something here about someone being exposed is significant. Somebody's going to recognize, like, either you are recognizing that you've been toxic, pile two. Like, some of y'all are going to realize what you started, because you could have been the one that started the drama. Not even gonna lie. Some of y'all could have been the one that started the drama because maybe you were persuaded or evil-eyed, or convinced that you needed to be closed off, or you needed to be in conflict with someone, or you didn't need to work on something with someone. There's something here like that going on. Somebody's realizing that there was a conflict that was unnecessary. Two people had a similar vision, or two people wanted to work on something similar, or two people were being guided down a similar path. And somebody's starting to realize like they may need to work on their, I'm not going to lie, like I don't know if this is your energy or someone else's energy, but somebody may start to realize like they need to work on their mental health or their own shadow. Like When you talk about yin yang energy, somebody may need to work on their perspective or their shadow side, because there's a certain level of guilt that someone's experiencing because they didn't make amends sooner, or work on a situation sooner, or defend a situation sooner, speak up sooner with the throat chakra energy. What's the advice here? Yeah. This could be you or someone else. Somebody's realizing that somebody's thinking about like an investment now. Something that they were pouring into or something that they should have poured into. What about this investment? Somebody could also be thinking about their family, like how their family influenced things. Yeah. And how they should have chosen what they wanted over what other people wanted. Or somebody's thinking about how they should have chosen what was important for them. Yeah, because it feels like there's an energy going on during this moon around people wanting to reconcile, or people wanting to work on situations that they didn't work on previously, that they didn't put the right amount of effort into, or that they sabotage. Like there could be something here about sabotage. Somebody feels like their approach to a situation was wrong, but I don't know if it's because of other people that were involved or because of their own wrongdoing. Like somebody could have ignored an opportunity to work on something with you, or to make amends with you, or to be your friend, or whatever it is. Like somebody didn't take advantage of something with you, didn't take your side in the situation, who knows, didn't work on a connection, whatever it is. Or this is you did this. And I feel like it was because, like, what's stand your ground about? It was because of other influences, but it was also because of somebody's fears. What's this about? Some of y'all, you need to stand your ground when it comes to moving out of a state of being disappointed, focusing too much on the past. You know, this could even be a thing too, where people are trying to make you focus heavily on the past. Like if you are having conflict with someone, or if there is someone that you, I don't know, want to make amends with or something like that, there could be people who are like reminding you of what the past was, or who the past was, or who this person is, or, you know, like again, forgiveness is really up to you. Forgiveness is really up to you. And if you are someone that is able to hold yourself accountable, some of y'all are able to hold yourself accountable for something that you may have done in the past, or maybe even where you could have fallen short in a situation. And maybe now you want to change, or maybe now you're like, this person is different, I'm different, we should be able to work on this. Yeah. Some of y'all are like confused. This could even be like a family situation or something, y'all. Or family got involved. Some of y'all are wanting to work on something with someone after a period of realizing, like, who was the problem? What was the problem? Okay. Oracles that came out for you. You have Bridget. You are a healer. And Aditi. Expand your consciousness. Somebody in this reading is a healer. That's what I'm saying. If you're a healer, you can heal a situation. You can make something work. Some of y'all healed yourselves. Or you're starting to realize you need to heal yourself. Or you have the capacity to heal a situation if you want to. It's a personal choice. If you don't want to heal it, you don't have to heal it. If this person doesn't want to heal it, they don't have to heal it either. But it feels like somebody has become more enlightened during a period of separation, or I don't know, recently. Somebody has gained some sort of clarity around something. And now they're like, why did I ignore this opportunity to work on something with this person, or build something with this person? Like somebody missed out on something because of their own fears, or because of the fears that were projected onto them. This oracle reads, Bridget, it says, you are a healer. Trust the healing energy of the goddess. Cross the threshold. Bridget is the Irish goddess of fire, water, healing, and medicine, poetry, and smithcraft. Her name means fiery arrow. All right. Somebody in here, you could be a fire or water sign, and you're dealing with one. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Somebody could also have that in their chart. Fiery arrow makes me think about Sag, though, too. I could be talking to a Sag. It says, legend says that when she was born, a flame reached from her head to the heavens. Her feast day, Imbolc, on the 1st of February, somebody could be an Aquarius as well, heralds the beginning of spring. Her symbols are thresholds, the hearth, sparks and flames, holy wells, snowdrops, and the bride's cross made of reeds. It says the Celtic goddess of the flame and the well have arrived to take you across the threshold. This is a reinitiation into your ancient healing powers from Mother Earth. Bridget boldly declares you are a healer. You carry tools, remedies, and skills earned during previous incarnations. The healing energy of the goddess is embedded in your cells. If you need healing yourself, let Bridget's bright blessings light the way. Strengthen your belief in your own power to heal, or you are being called to facilitate healing for others. Remember, a healer's job isn't to rescue people from their problems. It's a humble role that helps someone call in their own highest vision of health and well-being. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Some of you do something online. You may speak about something online that's going to inspire someone else to do the healing, may even be to heal something with you, or this could be vice versa, something like that. I don't know. It says it's a humble role that helps someone call in their own highest vision of health and well-being. It's always the person who's receiving the healing who chooses how, when, and to what extent they're ready to heal. The powerful ancient healer inside you may be scared of coming forward. You may be fearful of ridicule, criticism, or even punishment. Long ago, the deep knowledge you carry was stolen, discredited, and used against you. But it's safe now to light up the world with your healing gifts. You're here to facilitate deep healing for other beings and for Mother Earth. Wow. The additional meanings of this card says, be optimistic and proactive about healing yourself. You're stronger than you think. Use complementary or integrative therapies in combination with conventional medicine. Okay. It says an important spiritual gateway is opening, so cross the threshold with positive expectations. Spring clean your home to create space for new energy. Yes, we love this. And then it says visit Bridget's holy wells in Ireland. For example, County Kildare. All right, somebody could be Irish or will visit Ireland or something like that. The invocation of this card says, healing energies flow through me from the goddess. It's safe to heal. Wow. Some of y'all may not have felt like it was safe to heal with somebody or to heal something. I just saw 2222 on the timestamp, maybe relevant for someone. But yeah, maybe some of y'all felt like something wasn't safe to heal, or you didn't know whether you should heal something with someone. And maybe around this new moon, someone's going to realize that they want to heal something with you, or some of you are going to realize how other things, other people, other people's projections got in the way of you healing something with someone. Aditi says, expand your consciousness. See the bigger picture. The universe is opening you up. It says, mother of the endless universe. Aditi is a primordial Hindu goddess who appears often in the Vedas, the earliest Hindu scriptures. Her name means limitless or boundless in Sanskrit. Aditi is a source of all who gave birth to the entire cosmos, including all the gods and goddesses. As celestial mother, she's sometimes represented as a sacred cow. Love a cow. Nourishing everything on earth with her milk. Okay. Somebody could have Taurus placement. Somebody could be a Taurus. It says, also known as Mother Space, she symbolizes the infinite freedom, divine order, and cosmic connection. Look up at the sky, the clouds, the stars, planets, and the endless expanses stretching out in all directions. You're part of a vast, limitless consciousness and a divinely ordered universe. It may be hard to remember this right now as you're consumed with the details, problems, and demands of everyday life. You might feel restricted, confined, or limited by your circumstances. Maybe you've been spending too much time indoors or listening to inflexible, narrow ideas. Yes, that's the worst. Some of y'all have people, some of you have been listening to people who are who aren't able to see that there's a light and dark side to everything. Some people are just labeling things as dark. Other people are just labeling things as light, or people are just being weird about stuff. But you need to be around more people who are self-reflective and self-aware and malleable and open to broader ideas and things like that. Like, you need to be around more people who are willing to hear you out or hear things out or something, because there's something here about people judging you wrong, judging other people wrong, or I don't know. It says Aditi invites you to gaze again upon the sky outside your window. Her expansive energy swirls around your tight forehead, freeing up your mind. You've reached an impasse because you become closed to alternative options, she says. It's easy to get locked inside your own head. You get stuck in a rut and see only dead ends and foregone conclusions. Open your consciousness, connect with the divine mind, and feel the rich expansiveness. You're not limited in any way, and I'm here to show you the extensive possibilities and plentiful resources that are always available. Widen your perspective, stand up and stretch out your arms to the universe. Be open to unexpected blessings, surprising solutions, and new avenues of understanding. Did I say somebody could be 30, 30, 31, 32 could be relevant in this pile? It says your guidance from a deity is to broaden your horizons mentally, physically, or spiritually. Be curious. The additional meanings of this card says don't take this situation personally. Okay, so some of y'all don't take something personally. I don't know what it is. I don't know what type of conflict you have with somebody or what's going on, but don't take it personally. You have studied philosophy or ancient knowledge systems such as astrology or Ayurveda. All right, that could be relevant for somebody in this pile. Travel or move abroad. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Some of y'all need to travel. That's why I was getting that like Latino thing. Some of you guys could be traveling to Latin America, or some of you guys want to go somewhere like Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, Brazil. I don't know, Colombia. Somebody's going somewhere. Mexico. I'm also getting get a second opinion. Okay. Some of y'all need to get a second opinion on something. All right. Before you just go along with whatever it is that someone else is saying, or something specific that someone has taught you, or something that has been projected onto you, get a second opinion. And it says develop your connection with your spiritual guides. Wow. Some of y'all need to connect more with your guides so you can give yourself your own guidance, or at least from a higher source. It says the invocation of this card, my mind is open and flexible. I'm willing to expand. Yeah, grow. Some of y'all need to grow. It's time to grow. It's time to expand. It's time to not be as narrow-minded. It's time to be open. And even if you are someone that's open-minded, you can still be stubborn. Pile 2. Some of y'all are like, nah, I'm pretty flexible about things. There's probably certain things or certain ways of thinking that you've stuck to simply off of what it is that you've experienced in the past. All right. Sometimes we don't know what our biases are until we reflect on them. And some of y'all could have biases about people or about a certain situation that may no longer be true. One of the oracles that just came out for you, it says discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Yeah. So whatever you choose to focus on, what you want to set your mind to is what you will accomplish. I just realized I didn't use my mantras, which is okay, I guess. I'm not going to use it this reading. I don't know. Should Gemini have mantras? Yes. I might have to add mantras. You also have patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Yeah. Everything is happening in divine order. You have regret. I know that I cannot change the past. Yes, but there's no need to focus on the past. Pile 2. Indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. Change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. I feel like you're changing. And this is why you shouldn't focus so much on the past, because who you were is not who you are. Same thing for other people. If you're able to see these people differently, then there may be some sort of like changes that you can make or movements that you can make in the present that will benefit both of you, all of you, whatever it is. Self-care messages from my pile. 2s, we have clear your energy field. 10, somebody could be a Libra or a Scorpio. We have sweet treat. Some of y'all need a sage. You have sweet treat. That's 50. Somebody could be 50 years old. Somebody could also be a Taurus or a Gemini. Some of y'all would benefit from eating something sweet around this time. We have 33. Make a vision board. Some of y'all need to get clear on what your vision is. Damn, one of the cards just flew. Some of y'all need to get clear about what you are manifesting for yourself with 33. Somebody could be a Cancer or a Gemini. You also have build strength. That is 6. So that's, what do you call it? Cancer or Gemini again. And then you have 13 at the bottom of the deck. That gives me Scorpio energy, but also Aries and Taurus. Connect with Earth. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Some of y'all need to go outside, go to the gym, work on your intuition, strengthening your intuition, work on getting clear about your vision, enjoying your life, and clearing your space, especially with that first card talking about, or one of those cards talking about spring cleaning as well. Some of y'all need to clean. your homes, or just clean, I don't know, clean up your lifestyle, your mental space. What's the love oracle for pile 2? What's the love oracle for pile 2? I'm glad this pile wasn't as long as the other pile. What love oracle? They just as long though, but you know. Love oracles for pile 2. We have forgiveness. Yeah, some of y'all, this is about you working on forgiving someone. It says forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for love is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. You have playfulness. It says laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together. And remember, love is the greatest healer. All right. And then under that, we have embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. I mean, pick up the pieces. Pick up the pieces. What's that from? Is that from like Martin or something? Somebody could be like, we need to pick up the pieces. Okay. Mantras for pile 2. Where is that from? For real. What show is that from? Your mantra to close out your reading. You have, I heal the habit of fear and I embrace the habit of love. You also have, as soon as I choose to see the light in the dark corners, I redirect my power toward what I want. Ooh, significant. All right. Whether this is about a romantic relationship or a friendship, y'all. Some of y'all, this could even be about a friendship that fell out. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Talk to you guys pile 3. Pile 3. I'm not going to lie. What the hell is going on? The energy is weird. Weird in this pile. First off, there's a lot of different things that I'm picking up on. One of them being, it's just a lot of stuff. And for it to be the Lover's card, like the Lover's card has many different meanings. Sometimes it has to do with love. Sometimes it's a lusty vibe, but most people can identify that it has to do with making a choice. Choices are needing to be made. Things are needing to be decided on. And that's what it kind of feels like in this pile. Some of y'all need to make a decision about something. Because it feels like ultimately things are going to work out for you. But I don't know if people want things to work out for you. It was weird too, because before I got into your pile, and I don't even know where it came from. I don't even know this song. And I've only heard it like on like random reels and things. But it's the song that's like, Beelzebub, something, Lucifer. Like where they're naming all the names for like the devil or something. That's what I started channeling while I was shuffling. So it's like opera music. I might have to look it up and figure out what it is. Most times I see it on the reels where like people are talking about someone's birth chart, or they'll talk about their own birth chart and they're like, oh, like how crazy is my birth chart? And then they'll use the song in the background like, oh my gosh, like am I a problem? That could be significant. I don't know why. But yeah, I was picking up on that energy, and I can't tell if it's like that is relevant to the reading. The devil card is not out here. So it almost feels like if it isn't about what's relevant to the reading, it could even be a thing where like somebody is demonizing someone. Some of y'all have somebody that's demonizing you. I don't know if you're the one that's demonizing people, pile 3. But some of y'all could have people around you that are trying to make you feel bad, that are trying to make you feel guilty, or who have like slandered you, or who are wishing bad on you or something like that. I know this is a random message. This isn't going to be the full grip of the message, but I need to get that out the way now, because I don't know why I was channeling that. Now, again, you chose the Lover's card and you chose the ruby. Let's get into ruby. Let's talk about rubies. And then we'll talk about the signs and things that I'm seeing out here. But yeah, I was confused when I heard that, because I'm like, what does that mean? While I was shuffling the cards. All right. So I don't know. Ruby 48. Somebody could be 48 years old. Somebody could also be a 9, 10, 11, 12 Sagittarius or Capricorn. You could have that in your chart. This could be the person demonizing you. This could be you who is being demonized, something like that. But it says ruby. This dazzling stone, somebody could also be born in 84. It says this dazzling stone ignites love and protects its wearer. Okay, this could be a love reading. The color is red. It says ruby comes in many shades of red, the most common being vibrant red to slightly purplish. It says good for the heart, promoting power, passion, and protection. This stone is pretty perfect. The excerpt at the top says, healing hearts. Ruby can also heal your heart in a physical sense. It is thought to strengthen the heart, muscles, and ventricles and improve blood circulation. If this sounds good to you, wear it as a necklace and keep it close to the chest, where it can work its magic. Also, I feel like reading Red Hot. It says, with its fiery red color, it's unsurprising that ruby is associated with the sun. Somebody could be a Leo. Ancient Hindus, for one, believed ruby symbolized the sun and could bring success, wealth, and power to its user. Their name for the stone, Rajnapura, means king of gems in English. I always bring this up whenever I read this excerpt. That king of gems to me feels like air sign energy. So Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius could also be relevant, but it feels like king of gems, like somebody is the king of gems, like somebody has like words of wisdom, or somebody has the gift of gab, or somebody's always dropping gems. Doesn't have to be a masculine, could be a feminine as well, but that's coming up in the energy too. Also, do I want to read another one? Yes or no? Yes, I'll read this one. I'm seeing love is in the air. It says ruby symbolizes love and romance, and rubies are often chosen as gifts for the 15th and 40th wedding anniversaries. It is one of the 4 precious gemstones besides emerald, sapphire, and diamond. All right, that could be relevant for somebody. Somebody could be having a 15th or 40th wedding anniversary. They don't have to. All right, for some of you, this could have something to do with your parents, something like that. Now, numbers that are relevant. I'm seeing 9, 5, 47, 37, and 39. Somebody could be a Virgo or a Libra. Somebody could be a Taurus or a Gemini. I'm also getting Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody could be a Scorpio or a Sagittarius. Somebody could be a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Cancer, Moon in specific. Somebody could also be a Scorpio or a Libra, or a Sagittarius or a Capricorn. Scorpio is out here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini, Virgo, Aries, Pisces. What? Somebody's name could be Kylie. I don't know what else. Kai. Somebody's name could be Kai. Pisces. Whatever name starts with a K, C, anything like that could be relevant. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and that's it. Okay, so this reading feels odd, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. It feels like somebody is judging you, or you are judging someone. Now, oddly enough, one of the biggest piece of advices I feel like I'm getting out of this reading before I even get into the tarot is some of y'all need to be more particular about who you have in your energy, or who you choose to be around, especially if these people are judging you or labeling you a certain type of way. Okay? Because of your individuality, somebody in here is very unique. Some of you, this definitely has to do with your spiritual beliefs. I'm not going to lie. I feel like this has to do with your spiritual path, your spiritual beliefs. Others of you, this just has something to do with how you operate in the world. This could even be how you operate amongst your family. Pile 3. Some of you have people in your family that are judging you, or who have judged you, or who still judge you, like currently in a negative light. Or they could potentially judge you in the future because of some sort of decision that you make. And for some of you, the decision that you make is something related to your career and or a love situation. All right. Some of you, this has to do with your romantic connections, or the things that you've adopted or changed around because of the people that you are around. Whether this is in relation to something like the LGBTQ or your spiritual beliefs, or could be your preference of person. Maybe some of you are dating outside of your race, outside of your culture, something like that. I don't know. I'm just picking up on somebody being judged. I'm even getting some of you are being judged because you partake in like drinking or smoking or something like that. Somebody could be judging you because of this. Could be, why is this here? I even get somebody could be like accusing you of things. Okay. For some of you, somebody is judging you. It really feels like somebody's judging you because of who you're with. If you're dating someone or you're friends with someone or something like that. Or they're just judging you based off of what you like to do, what you're passionate about. If it's not about love, it's about what you like to do, what you're passionate about. Some of you are getting judged for this. And I feel like whoever it is that's judging you, some of y'all are closing out a cycle with this person. I don't know if this is a job situation, again, a romantic situation. I brought up church in pile 1. I'm not judging the church. Love a good church. But I'm getting somebody in here. You could be leaving a church behind or going to a new church or doing something related to your spiritual path because you're realizing that you're around people that are judging you. Somebody's judging you. Could be more than one person judging you, or one person in particular is judging you. And for some reason, I'm picking up on like you wanting to close out a cycle with one person or a group of people so that you can, looks like, protect your peace. I feel like whoever you're dealing with, this is someone that thinks long and hard about, it's kind of weird. Somebody is thinking long and hard about who you're around or what you choose to invest in. I don't know if this is a love interest as well. Some of y'all, this could be a love interest that you are dealing with or are dealing with, or a friend or a family member. I don't know. Somebody's thinking long and hard about where you invest your time, your money, your energy. Could be somebody at a job as well. Whoever this person is, it feels like this is someone that, it feels like this person knows that they are being left out because of the changes that you're making. And for some reason, heavy on the Capricorn's at the bottom of the deck. For some reason, this person may feel like they need to shame you into not doing what you want to do, or they need to make you feel bad for what it is that you want to do. Yeah, somebody's trying to make someone feel bad for who they're with, for what they're investing in, for what they're working on. A lot of you in this pile are the type to defend yourself, or maybe you have tried to defend yourself in the past, or you defended what it is that you love in the past, you defended someone else in the past, or something like that. Some of you could even be realizing that you need to defend yourself because there's somebody in your energy that that may want to argue with you or is judging you. For some of you, somebody could be judging you for who you're having a child with. For others of you, whatever path that you're on or whatever changes that you've made have really helped you become a better version of yourself. And for some reason, I feel like somebody is still judging you for this. Like, let's say some of you are into tarot, or some of you are into manifestation or anything like that, or even some form of divination, other forms of divination. There is somebody in your energy that's upset with the fact that you have became a better version of yourself because of this path. Or if there's a specific person that you're connecting with, they don't even have to be into divination or anything like that. For some of you, somebody could be, but I'm getting like, maybe you're around someone who is a really nice person, a really healed person, but they drink or they smoke, or they, again, talk about spiritual things. They don't have to be into substances, but I'm getting like somebody in your energy could be upset with you because of what it is that has assisted you in your own evolution. And again, I'm getting like you may have tried to prove yourself to this person or these people in the past, but you don't want to apologize, or you don't want to apologize for who you love. You don't want to apologize for what you love, for what you do. Somebody in here, you could be manifesting doing spell work, candle work, anything like that. Somebody could be judging you for that. There's something here about fitness that's significant in this pile as well. You could be working out, or some of you are needing to work out, or some of you could be being encouraged to like transmute this energy. Because if somebody is judging you or talking about you or trying to make you feel bad about something, it's like instead of arguing with this person or having issues with this person, some of you would benefit from like using this energy as motivation for something. And for some of you, you're being told to transmute through exercise. Not that there's anything wrong with you. Some of you could be the most fit you've ever been. But I'm getting like, especially if this is like a family thing, y'all. Some of y'all could have a family member that's judging you or being mean to you around this time. Instead of like wallowing or being sad about whatever this person's saying, some of you are being told to like work out. Because I feel like your biggest issue here is going to be ignoring somebody's judgment of you, or the way they're projecting things onto you. Like for whatever it is that you love, however you show up, whoever it is that you love, I'm not seeing it as a negative thing, y'all. Some of y'all could be in a relationship or friends with someone, or working on a business, or there's something that you're pouring into, could even be pouring into in secret. Why is this here? And it feels like you might be happy with this thing. You might be happy with whatever path that you're on, or with whatever it is that you're doing. But whoever's coming in your energy, yeah, this could be a business, anything like that. Or like some of you are working on something. I'm even getting somebody could be grieving currently. So let's say you are, okay. Somebody in here, you could be grieving, and maybe you are doing something like recreational, or you're doing something that is helping you cope. Now, of course, large amounts of anything can be seen as toxic. So if you feel like you're addicted to something, that may be a negative thing. But for some of you, I'm picking up on somebody that's trying to cope, and maybe like you're smoking, you're drinking, you're eating. I don't know what you're doing. Some of y'all are doing something and somebody's judging you for it. And it's hard for you to ignore the judgment of this person. So some of you need to be honest with yourself. Pile 3. I'm not getting that it's like the worst thing in the world, but this could even be like tarot. Somebody, you watching hella tarot videos? You watching hella tarot videos? I do feel like, okay, the only challenge here in this situation is that I do feel like somebody could be using something to grieve a situation. This is the only negative that could be here. Somebody could be using something to grieve a situation and could be ignoring the harm that it's doing to them or something like that. Again, I don't want to think it's something super negative, but you know, I don't know what the beginning portion of the reading was with the whole Beelzebub thing. Some of y'all just have super dramatic people around you. Like you might have people who are very, very judgmental, who are seeing you smoke or seeing you drink, and they're like, oh my God, you're going to hell because of this thing or whatever it is. Again, take it how it resonates. I'm not judging anybody's beliefs, but I'm getting some of you could be doing something like that, and Little do these people know that you are possibly coping from something. And what you need to know is, if you're using something to cope from sadness around your past, you could also be avoiding the fact that there is some sort of emotional issue that needs to be addressed. What's this about? That you're ignoring. So like, maybe this person isn't completely right, but this person also isn't wrong. Yeah, like some of y'all could be trying to numb yourself out from emotions around a past situation, or around like financial issues, or around speaking to someone. Like there could be somebody that you need to be speaking to, talking to, working on something with. But instead of working on this thing with this person, some of y'all are numbing yourself out. It's like you're trying to defend yourself, but and like I said, I'm not getting that whatever you're doing is the worst thing in the world. Unless, and this is specific for somebody, I hope this isn't somebody's message, but somebody in here, you could be like, let's say you're pregnant. If you're pregnant and you're using substances or something like that, and you're trying to defend yourself because you're like, I don't know, I have pain or something like that, I don't know, or like, it's okay to do this, I'm only this many months or something, that definitely does not look like that's the best thing to do. In this reading, that's not for everybody, but somebody in here, I'm getting that vibe as well. Like somebody could have a certain way of living, or they're doing something currently that's not really good for them, but they're trying to justify it. So your advice here is stop running from your emotions. Pile 3. Stop running from your emotions and face them. Or stop running from something specific and face it. What are they running from? But also, check your friend group or check the people you're around, because everybody around you isn't the best. There's something about needing to protect yourself. What are you running from? Some of y'all are running from your demons. You're running from your demons. The devil came out. Okay? Maybe some of y'all are running from certain toxic things that you have going on. A desire for validation. Somebody that you need to forgive. Somebody that you need to apologize to. Some of y'all are ignoring talking about something. What surround yourself with protective energy about? Be careful who you sleep with. Okay? Maybe the thing that you're doing in copious amounts is sleeping with people. Or dating. Yeah. I'm also getting, be careful about who you... Be careful about who you sleep with, but also... I almost want to say be careful about who you work with, or who you... Yeah, just who you hang around. I don't get that everybody's a bad person, but some of y'all, it's like something's going on here where you may have people like... Be careful about who you hang around, because the same people that gossip with you are the same people that gossip about you. Clock that T, Gemini. Clock that T, Gemini. Gemini is the number one gossipy sign for me. Anybody with a Gemini placement loves to gossip. Straight up. So, and all signs can gossip. But, and no shade to Gemini. I love you, Gemini. But I'm getting somebody in here. Be careful about who you talk to. Because the same people that talk about people to you are the same people that talk about you. And that may be something that you need to know. In this pile, some of you, you're going to overcome whatever challenges you have going on. But like if people are criticizing you over something. But I don't know. Okay, what's this up here too? Some of y'all, there's something there about somebody realizing something about a romantic connection, though, as well. So maybe somebody's realizing who you're talking to, or again, maybe some of you are realizing, like, what's this about? What's the realization? Maybe this is a partner that you have. Again, like an ex-partner, or maybe you're having realizations around romantic relationships. I don't know. Some of y'all could be realizing that you want to end something. Maybe you're ending a marriage, or maybe you ended a marriage. Somebody's ending something, and that could be the thing that's being judged. Or maybe you ended something in the past. I keep hearing, where them fans at? Where them fans at? I don't know why. Somebody, are you doing line dancing? Some of y'all are doing line dancing. Messages for... Messages for... Some of y'all, be mindful of who you're with too, because... Not because you choose the wrong people. Somebody in here, you might be choosing the wrong people. But I'm getting more so too, like, don't ignore your emotions. Some of y'all have emotions around something, or maybe you're worried about the judgment of other people when it comes to your love life, or what you choose in love, or I don't know, y'all. This was a weird reading. Like, I'm confused by the energy myself. Maybe somebody's confusing you as well. But... your oracles that came out for you. Your oracles that came out for you. You have health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Some of y'all need to be focused on your health. Like I said, maybe you need to work out or cut back on something that you're doing that may not be good in large amounts. You have freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Yes. You can be happy on your own, with or without something that's assisting you in being happy, or with or without certain people. Some of y'all, you are enough. Change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Some of y'all, somebody needs to go through a change. You need to change, or something needs to change. You might need to do your own thing. Yeah, because one of the oracles out here too, you have a personal issue reaches resolution. I feel like somebody who could be judging you could even be in your family. Pile 3. And if it is somebody in your family or soul family, whatever it is, whatever trauma you had from your past that was keeping you clung to this person, or made you feel like what this person was saying was important, I feel like it no longer holds as much weight or something like that, because you've came into alignment with more people who understand you. Okay? Yeah, some of you have Bridget, you are a healer. Athena, wise decision. And then Leah, stand your ground. Bridget, you are a healer, came out in group 2. Some of y'all could have felt drawn to group 2. I know I use the yin yang symbols for all the 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 nips and the other parts on the Lover's card, so that may be relevant. I think I'm going to read Stand Your Ground. Leah, stand your ground. But some of y'all need to know that you are a healer as well. Actually, I'll read all 3. I don't want to, but I feel like it's important. If you're willing to listen, I'll read them. We have Bridget. You are a healer. But some of y'all still may feel drawn to Bao too. It says, Bridget, you are a healer. Trust the healing energy of the goddess. Cross the threshold. Bridget is the Irish goddess of fire, water, healing, and medicine, poetry, and smithcraft. I brought it up in Pile 2. Somebody could be a fire sign. Somebody could be a water sign. It says her name, or you have fire and water in your chart. It says her name means fiery arrow. Sagittarius could be relevant. Legend says that when she was born, a flame reached from her head to the heavens. Her feast day, Imbolc, and the 1st of February, on the 1st of February, Aquarius energy heralds the beginning of spring. Her symbols are thresholds. The hearth speaks No. The hearth sparks and flames, holy wells, snowdrops, and the bride's cross made of reed. The Celtic goddess of the flame and the well has arrived to take you across the threshold. This is a reinitiation into the ancient healing powers from Mother Earth. Bridget boldly declares you are a healer. You carry tools, remedies, and skills earned during previous incarnations. The healing energy of the goddess is embodied in your cells. If you need healing yourself, let Bridget's bright blessings light the way. Strengthen your belief in your own power to heal. Or are you being called to facilitate healing for others? Remember, a healer's job isn't to rescue people from their problems. It's a humble role that helps someone call in their own highest vision of health and well-being. It's always the person who's receiving the healing who chooses how, when, and what to extent they're ready to heal. The powerful ancient healer inside you may be scared of coming forwards. You may be fearful of ridicule, criticism, or even punishment. Long ago, the deep knowledge you carry was stolen, discredited, and used against you. But it's safe now to light up the world with your healing gifts. You're here to facilitate deep healing for other beings and for Mother Earth. Yeah, like some of y'all could be healers, you could be readers, you could be into something spiritual, and maybe somebody is judging you or something like that, or who knows. It says additional meanings. Oh, my throat. Yeah, some of y'all are definitely connected to pile 2. It says additional meanings. Be optimistic and proactive about healing yourself. You're stronger than you think. Use complementary or integrative therapies in combination with conventional medicine. An important spiritual gateway is opening to cross the threshold with positive expectations. Spring clean your home to create space for new energy, and visit Bridget's holy wells in Ireland, for example, County Kildare. The invocation of this card says, healing energies flow through me from the goddess. It's safe to heal. Yeah, some of you are natural healers, are meant to be healers, are meant to be in a healing field. Use some form of unconventional healing methods or holistic healing methods or something to help yourself heal. And maybe there's people around you that are judging you, people in your family, people in your workspace, people all around, I don't know. And you're being told to pay attention to the parts of what they're saying that may actually be beneficial to your healing, but don't take everybody's word at face value or their advice or whatever it is, because I feel like some people are judging situations too harshly or are judging from a biased point of view. Okay. You have Athena on this card. It says wise decision, get clarity, seek guidance from trustworthy sources. Trustworthy sources. Be careful about who you ask for advice from, or who you ask for advice about. Okay? It says Athena, Minerva to the Romans, is the Greek goddess of wisdom, education, and independent thought. She carries a sword of clarity that can be invoked for intelligent guidance in murky and complex situations. A wartime protectress to the Greeks, Athena offered counsel and strategy rather than engaging in battle. A goddess of practicality, she guides objective thinking and decision-making. Her combination of intellect and imagination provides creative solutions and a clear way forwards. Athena's symbols are snakes, owls, and olive trees. Her origins are linked to Minoan snake goddess of Crete. It says, make a decision and trust it. That's what I'm saying, choices. This situation calls for clarity and wise counsel. Perhaps you've been listening to multiple opinions, conflicting information, or vague theories, ignoring your own inner wisdom. You're languishing in confusion and inaction. Self-doubt is weakening your energy field, yet Athena is here to help you act with decisiveness and purpose. With her gleaming sword of clarity, the goddess of wisdom lights up your spine and chakra points. She says, allow the energy from my sword to clear away unnecessary information or anything that's clouding your ability to think practically and wisely. Seek professional guidance and do research if necessary. Educate yourself about the matter at hand, as you don't yet have enough knowledge or understanding about it. Lifelong learning is the key to true wisdom. Only the foolish think they have nothing left to learn. You can be an ambassador of education and keep gaining new skills until your last breath on the planet. Yes, I will help you make an informed decision, and once you do that, the way ahead will become miraculously clear. I always struggle with that word. You'll feel calmer and more energized and fully empowered. The additional meanings of this card says a fruitful path in education, study, research, or teaching is opening up to you. Some of y'all are meant to be learning something new, teaching others, studying something new. Like maybe you're telling somebody like, yeah, I'm studying astrology, or even down to me talking about Beelzebub. Like some of y'all could be like, I'm studying demonology. You're learning about different things, like all the backstories behind certain stuff. And somebody could be like, oh no, like you shouldn't do that. Nobody said you're utilizing that energy for bad or that knowledge for bad. But you are learning, and maybe that's triggering people. I don't know, y'all. This is weird. It says, if you have important exams, assignments, or project deadlines, ask Athena to focus and guide you. A legal matter is divinely supported. All right, that's for somebody, because I do feel like somebody's trying to get you caught up. I don't know. But they're saying that's divinely supported, so don't trip. And then you have learn a new craft or trade. The invocation of this card says, Athena, guide me with your practical wisdom. Help me to be focused and clear. Okay, last card is Leah. Stand your ground. I definitely feel like you need to watch pile 2, because stand your ground came up in pile 2 as well. Not this card in specific, but another card. This says, stand your ground. Don't suffer in silence. Ask for what you want. Leah is an Aboriginal Australian water goddess and guardian of women. Some of you could be from Australia, or Australia is significant. Looking down from the sky, she noticed a group of women digging for roots in the dry desert. The men in the village had created certain rules, so only they could leave the camp to get water. The women had to stay put, thirsty and dusty. Damn. Why? It's like, no. Leah decided to intervene. I'm cracking up. She went into the mountains, dug her digging stick into the ground, and discovered a water spring that turned into a river. The women, now refreshed, formed their own community with Leah as their leader. This is funny. This reminds me of the song River by Banks. Okay, we love a Banks hit. And in the song, she's talking about owning the power behind her sexuality and her body and things like that. Maybe some of you are women that are showing up in a way where you're being very, autonomous and independent, and, yeah, like there's something here about you being your own person, or owning up to your body or who you are. Maybe you're telling somebody about something, I don't know, your past, whatever it is, and somebody could be judging you, or I don't know what you're telling somebody in this pile. This message is complex, take it how it resonates. But it says you have an extremely giving and supportive nature. Everyone can always count on you to be there for them. You put others first. Go out of your way to understand their needs and bend over backwards to honor their requests. These are traits that often show up in empaths, healers, light workers, earth angels, intuitives, and sensitives. Yes, Goddess Leah is urging you to set some limits before you risk losing yourself under a pile of other people's needs, demands, and expectations. Leah smiles widely and assertively claims generous space for you by pushing her stick into the earth. She asks, are you a living saint? No. Are you being a doormat? Possibly. Do you have needs, dreams, and wishes of your own? Yes. Start putting yourself first. Ask for what you want. Ask for help and be open to receive it. You may feel uncomfortable to begin with, but my waters will enliven you. Together, we'll clear stagnant patterns and find fertile new ground, okay? Yes. Some of you, you're standing in your power. It says stand up for others in human rights campaigns and or causes that highlight injustice and prejudice. These are the additional meanings of this card. So some of y'all would benefit from, protesting a little bit. Some of y'all, if somebody's giving you pushback for something you believe in, you need to push harder. You need to start giving a little bit more energy into that area, because maybe that means something for you, right? If somebody's judging you for something, or judging others for something, or saying something that you feel is an injustice to a certain group of people, why not fight it back? You also have clear stuck energy with water healing. Have a shower, bath, or swim. Visualize water as energy flowing through your chakras. Write down your blocks or fears and immerse in a water bowl to release. Some of y'all need to take a spiritual bath or shower. Somebody in your energy is mucking up your energy, and you need to clear yourself, okay? You need to trust your intuition. You need to clear yourself. You need to get back in alignment. You also have leave a toxic or stale relationship, okay? Who is it, y'all? Who is it? Is it a family member? Is it a friend? Is it a love interest? Some of y'all are in a toxic or stale relationship. And again, maybe somebody is giving you advice on a toxic or stale relationship. Maybe you should take it. Maybe you should reevaluate it yourself. You also have take assertiveness training. Okay, so somebody in here, you might be like a pushover. Unfortunately, I don't know what this is about, but some of y'all need to work on being more assertive, or speaking your mind even, okay? The invocation of this card says, I claim my space in the universe. I stand up for myself. Wow. Some of y'all need to stand up for yourself. You even have an oracle out here that says self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. I don't know if somebody has tried to make you feel like you don't have gifts, or like you're not helping the world, or your perspective doesn't matter, but it does. All right. So I don't know. This message was kind of weird. Messages for the collective in this pile. Self-care messages. You have connect with your ancestors. Yeah, some of y'all need to connect with your ancestors. Funny enough, you got to connect with your ancestors and look to the stars. That's what I'm saying. Like that little whole Beelzebub, Artemis, Lucifer, whatever that is. I always see that on clips of people studying birth charts and like talking about astrology stuff. Like when they talk about, oh my God, is my chart bad? Some of you, I don't know if somebody is judging you, like judging your chart or judging you or judging someone else. But I'm also getting a vibe here where like maybe you're telling somebody like, yeah, I'm into astrology, I'm into this. And they're like, oh my God, that's the devil. Like, okay, take a seat. Have many seats. Yeah. You also have, you know why people are weird about stuff like that? Because knowledge is power. Pile 3. And the more you learn, this is the benefits of Gemini. These are the positives of Gemini, even though Gemini can be a gossip. The positives of Geminian, the positives of Geminian energy is that Gemini is a forever student. So regardless of what you've learned, regardless of what people have pumped into your brain, regardless of whatever type of traditions you've adopted from your family, Gemini understands that your learning, your experience, your personal perspective matters most. The people around you will feed you whatever it is other people have taught them. All right. If they haven't studied on their own time. So it's always best to get a second opinion. And sometimes that second opinion is you. You know, taking a second to look at your own opinion on things, or taking a second to ask somebody else that you feel is more knowledgeable on something. Some of you could be telling somebody about something that you're studying and somebody's like, oh no, you can't do that. You shouldn't do that. Da, 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 da. Look into it before you do anything. Okay. 14, 31, 36, 18, and 38 may be relevant numbers for you. Some of you need to be connecting with your ancestors around this moon, looking to the stars, studying your birth chart if possible, if you know your placements, things like that. You also have movement. Some of y'all would benefit from doing some form of yoga or dancing, because you have movement and dance out here. Some of y'all can be dancing under the moon. Some of y'all could be doing some very mystical things. Maybe you're dancing under the moon. It's like, like somebody's like, why are you dancing under the moon? Are you doing something crazy? Dancing is a form of an offering for your ancestors, especially if you have ancestors that like dancing, or if you come from a culture that likes dancing. So some of you could even be dancing under the moon, or, you know, doing something like dancing for your ancestors, just dancing in general, or you should do this and that may benefit you, or that may benefit you to release some stagnant energy. Then you also have nourish your temple. Be careful what you eat. Don't eat everybody's food. Not that everybody's food is bad for you. Like, I don't want you to be paranoid. It's Memorial Day, so, you know, eat however much you want, but just be careful about who you're around. Yeah. And when I say food, it could be anything. People set intentions in everything. So, you know, don't take a water bottle from everybody. Don't take a food from everybody, especially if you don't feel like this person likes you. Okay? Something like that is significant. Or just watch out for your body in general. Maybe you need to start cooking your own food, or just eating from people you trust. Love oracles for my pile. For my pile 3s, you have, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you will share with those you love. This came up in pile 2. Some of y'all need to be looking at pile 2. Like I said, you also have sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Some of you are in a sacred union. Okay, or you love someone and that person is sacred. Maybe other people don't like that person or something like that. Who knows? You also have look inside yourself. The oracle under that, it says, look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel this way. Okay? Yeah, why would you feel a certain way? Is this your emotions or is this other people's emotions? Are those your feelings or is that other people's feelings? Other people's opinions? Definitely take a second to look at how you feel. What's a mantra for my pile 3? Is your mantra, pile 3, is... Mantra for pile 3, before we go. You have, instead of worrying about the future, I know all is well when I'm aligned in the moment. Love that. You have, true manifesting is about receiving what is for the highest good of all. Okay, so some of y'all, manifesting what you want should also include other people getting what they want, something positive, even if it's not on the same page. Let's just hope that everybody's working out how they need to work out. And then under that, you have, it's good to feel good. Yeah, just feel good. Just be happy. If you don't feel happy or good around certain people, watch out for that. Okay? And that's not to say that everybody that makes you question yourself and stuff like that is a bad person, or even who challenges your beliefs is a bad person. But be mindful of people's intentions or where they're coming from. You know, some people are hypocritical. That's the thing. Some people are super judgmental because of their own biases. Some people are ignorant. Okay? That's not your problem. But it is your problem if you're taking their guidance at face value and you know something's off with them. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Talk to you guys later. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading if you need further guidance. Bye-bye.